Barbie.
Hi Ken.
You want to go for a ride?
Sure Ken.
Jump in. Warning. The following video contains excessive potato aim and non-meta gear. Some viewers may underestimate this build. The showstopper is back. Viewer discretion is advised.
Immediate medical assistance needed. Agent incapacitated.
Can't be. He's gone.
Now get up.
I will be your shield in the fiercest battle. I'll defend you from all these arrows, and the sword I wield will keep you from danger. Let me be your shield.
Yo, dude, your build is pretty crazy, eh? Nice build, man.
That was legitness.
Yeah, it was. Huh?
Yeah. Yeah. It's just you, me, and the odds. We stuck together, we two peas in a pod. You dealt a bad hand, I'm there seizing the cards. We'll never be separated till we see in the gods. We've been low together, high forever. Long as we go together, we'll die whenever. Be a light, couldn't let the darkness try you ever. Truth in my word, you I lie to never. And when the world gets a little too hard, wipe your eyes, put away your sorrow. When it's war, I'll be leading the charge, and I'll be still fighting for you tomorrow. Yeah, even with a blindfold or in different time zones, could find my way to you with my eyes closed. There's nothing between us. Go to Mars or Venus, stand in front of every one of them rocks they slinging and be your shield.
Your shield in the fiercest battle. I'll defend you.
I'll defend you
from all these arrows, and the sword I wield will keep you from danger. Let me be your shield.
Yeah, let's go. Let me be your shield, let me be your shield. Let me be your shield, let me be your shield. Let me be your shield, let me be your shield. Let me be your shield, let me be your
You may be facing tribulation, but don't let it get you down. What I'm saying may take patience, but you're gonna make it out. I scratch my own 2 feet to pull you to safety. When the fires are burning like crazy, carnage jealous, but you won't feel no pain. I will take your place, I'll be your shield. I will be your shield in the fiercest battle. I'll defend you from all these arrows, and the sword I wield will keep you from danger. Let me be your shield.
yeah, let's go.
Plum here, g'day champions, how's it going, and welcome back to another Division 2 build video. We're back, and so is the Showstopper.
Yeah buddy, yeah buddy, yeah buddy, yeah buddy.
For those that don't know what a Showstopper is, it's the fully automatic exotic shotgun from the Division 1, and it's an absolute beast. A massive shout out to Atreyavibe for this build. I was running with him the other week and he was like, yo Plum, you need to make this build. We did a quick 1v1 and he absolutely destroyed me. So I've played around with some gear and I've put it together. Now I haven't had a chance to run a server with it, but I have been doing some farming with this build and it feels awesome. Even 1v1s with this build is legit. Took on some great players and came out with the W, so don't sleep on this build. This build is certified legitness. I'm so happy to have the Showstopper back in action and even happier to be able to share this build with you. Righto champs, before we get stuck in, welcome to all you beautiful creepy subscribers. If you aren't subscribed to the channel, pull your finger out and give that sub button a click. Also, make sure you hit the like button on this video because it does some weird sciencey shit in the background of the YouTube algorithm and actually helps the video pop up in searches. And in turn, that helps the channel grow. Let's keep it going, 10k subs, here we come. Any and all support is super appreciated. Righto champions, let's get stuck in and check out the build. 2 reds, 4 blues, no yellow, 1.5mm armor. We've got a bunch of different brand sets going on here to get the most out of the build. First off, we're going to check out the specialization, and I've gone with Firewall for 2 main reasons. The Striker Shield for that bonus damage is still the best in slot in my opinion, and it's also the best skill to use to proc the talent in sync on your weapons. Also, we're going to be unlocking the Tactical Short Grip, which will give us 10% crit hit damage. But Gunner is another great option too. We're going to be able to get that 10% armor on kill because this build can lack a little bit of survivability. And we're also going to replenish our own and our team's ammo every 60 seconds. Which is fantastic because the ACS-12 that we're going to be using does chew through rounds super quick. It's completely up to you which you prefer. Firewall for PvP, Gunner for PvE is the way I pick it. The main gun is the ACS-12, aka the Showstopper. 300 RPM. Fully automatic shoddy. Oofed. Shotguns get both damage to armor and damage to targets out of cover, which make them super strong. The talent we've got on it is in sync. When both parts are active, we're going to get 30% bonus weapon damage. For your secondary gun, you can use whatever you like. I've gone with this god tier Police M4 with Optimus. It's not a bad option for those mid to long range fights. And for the pistol, it's got to be the Orbit. This has the potential to give this build another 35% crit hit chance and 40% crit hit damage, which is pretty insane. So they're the guns. Now let's check out the gear. First up, the exotic Coyote's Mask. It's completely maxed out and we've got a 12% crit hit damage mod. Pack Instincts buff both you and your team. As we're going to be fighting within that 15 meter range with the ACS-12, we're going to be getting that 25% more crit hit damage. Just proccing that alone is going to take this build over 210% crit hit damage. And if we manage to proc the Orbit as well, we're going to get over 250% crit hit damage. Now, that's a lot of damage.
That's a lot of damage!
For the chest piece, we're going to be rocking the named Badger Tough, the 0Fs. We get 10% shoddy damage from the brand bonus, and this piece is god tier. Max armor, max crit hit chance, crit hit damage, and we've gone with a crit hit damage mod. The talent is perfectly unbreakable. When your armor is depleted, repair 100% of your armor, and this has a 55-second cooldown. Now, that's in PvE, so we simply toggle it to the PvP stats and we check those values out. 55% repair. Now, this is still pretty good and does help with this build's survivability. This is basically going to give us a situational toughness of over 2.2 million armor. That's pretty good. For the holster, we've gone off and we've crafted an improvised piece. Max armor, and I'm still working on optimizing that crit hit damage and crit hit chance, and we've gone with a crit hit damage mod. That's right, champions, improvised gear doesn't have any brand bonuses, but we do get that additional mod slot. Super handy to jack up those crit numbers on any build. The knee pads are the Fox's Prayer for that 8% multiplicative damage to targets out of cover, max armor, and max crit hit damage. Now, for the gloves, you could put contractors, but I've already got a bit of damage to armor on this build on the ACS-12, so I've gone with some Grupo. This way I'm going to get 15% crit hit damage from the brand bonus. This one's got max armor and working on optimizing those crit rolls too. And the last piece of gear is the backpack, and it's Seska. 10% crit hit chance from the brand bonus. We've got weapon damage, crit hit chance, crit hit damage, and a crit hit damage mod. The talent that makes this build legitness is opportunistic. Enemies that you hit with a shotgun amplifies the damage that they take by 10% from all sources for 5 seconds. With 300 RPM on your ACS-12, you can spam it and mark up a whole server if you like, buffing your whole team's damage output. This talent is totally slept on. This is multiplicative damage. This is the only backpack talent that amplifies you and your team's damage. And in most cases, this will actually outplay and beat Companion, Vigilance, and Wicked. So that's the build. Now we're going to take a look at the skills. The shield to proc in sync is the most effective on this build. It's definitely going to help with our survivability, and the striker shield scales with our core armor attributes and is going to increase our damage and our team's damage when they're behind us. Now for the second skill, the decoy and EMP sticky are great options, but I do like the defender drone. It's going to reduce 10.5% damage in PvP, and it actually fucks up your opponent's aim assist on console, so that's pretty cool too. Righto champs, now we're going to head over and check out those stats. 52.7 crit hit chance and a gobsmacking 187.6 crit hit damage. Coyote's Mask is going to give you another 25% from fighting within that 15 meters. And if you proc Finisher, this will give you an oh my god, totally legitness 252.6% crit hit damage.
Nice. Very nice.
I mean, that's bloody tops. We also have that 9% damage to armor and 18% damage to targets out of cover. Again, a massive shout out to Atreyavibe for this build. You, sir, are an absolute bloody legend. I reckon we're going to be coming across a lot of players trying out this build in the DZ. What do you reckon? Are you going to be a freaking champion and try this build out? What modifications would you make to the build? Let me know down below. Also, if you have some weird and wonderful build that the community isn't using, reach out to me, fill me in, and I can make a build video on it too. All the music on my channel is proudly brought to you by artlist.io. They're not a paid sponsor, it's just a website that I'm a member of, and their music is insanely good. It helps me and thousands of others create stunning videos with the best royalty-free music and sound effects. artlist.io. And that's it for me on this one, champs. Drop a comment below about whatever. Any feedback, build questions, suggestions, or ideas, you know I'm easy. Help yourself and the channel. Make sure that you've hit that bell notification so you know every time I upload new content. So, did you like it? Then smash that like button, and if you didn't, you can press the dislike. But remember, to support me and the channel, hit that sub button and become a creepy subscriber. And I'll catch you all in the next one, champions. I'm Plum out.